What's going on YouTube? Skully450 here from NYFB. You've reached level 48 and you're ready to break out of the San Joaquin prison. Let's go to Selenge River and catch some sweet Taimen, one of my favorite fish to get in this game. And I'll show you how to do it. For a setup starting off, we're going to go with the River Tech Zeus 8'10", the Kraken 9000, 46-pound braid, and we're going to catch these on our toppers. We're going to go with a 4/0 green as well as a 6/0 green. For accessories to bring with us, we are going to purchase the Fish Tower XL stringer. Reason being is that single fish max is 165 and we can keep 551 pounds. That is a perfect setup to have for this. The kayaks, let's have a look at them. You can get two for the same cost. The silver one is a little bit faster. I have found that the green one gives you more endurance for some of those longer runs on this river. It's my opinion, your money, do what you will with it. Now, let's get into the lake. All right, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna spawn in at the boat launch here. And we're gonna go get our kayak and we're gonna head towards the wall. The infamous Taimen wall. Another thing when you're in your kayak too, to save your energy, time your power stroke with when that oar is hitting the water. You will save it, like I say, you save your endurance to save your energy and you can get those longer runs in with you. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna nose right up to this wall. We're gonna turn to the right, back up just a little bit to stop our forward momentum, and we're going to change our time to the peak. Get our rod out, and you're just going to cast out right in front of you. Zoom in so we can see probably the best animation in this game when this fish hits. Now, when you see that fish come up out of the water towards your lure, keep on a straight reel. Don't stop and go anymore. Don't let it sit. Just keep reeling flat straight one speed. And as you're reeling in your fish here, if you want to use your tension to flip your kayak, go ahead and do so. All I do is use the rod set mechanic to kind of help steer and navigate the boat with the fish. Now for a rotation on these fish, you're going to get a common, a trophy, and a uni at each spot. There are 4 spots on this lake. I'll leave you to discover those on your own, as this lake has a pretty vast range to go through. And it's fun exploring new areas and seeing what you get. You're going to get most of the fish in this lake on these 4/0 toppers. Like I say, don't be afraid to try that 6/0 and get your higher weighing uni. Now, while you're on this river farming these Taimen, you're going to get a couple of those unis that are a little bit too big for that River Tech setup. When you get to about level 50, you're going to unlock the Thetis 7'6", the Leviathan 10,000 with the 57-pound braid. If you want to go continue farming or raking in some cash instead of losing those unis, you could use this setup here too, but keep in mind, it's another $100,000 for this setup. Total cost for this setup mentioned earlier with the River Techs, including the kayak and the stringer, travel costs, or advanced daily license. This is going to run you about $267,000 in-game cash. So keep that in mind when you're going into this lake. It's not the cheapest way to go about things. However, you make up for it in a hurry on this. Farming this until you're about level 55 to 56, carrying over into blue crab is going to be worth every little bit in this. Now, once you reach level 50, you unlock the Thetis 7'6" and the Leviathan 10,000 reel, as well as the 57-pound braid. If you're constantly getting the warning when you hook into a fish to upgrade your gear, this is what I recommend upgrading to. Keep in mind that this setup right here, just for the rod, the reel, and the line, is going to cost you $95,000 to get. The previous setup, along with the travel cost, advanced license, kayak, as well as the stringer, is going to be $267,750 to get into this lake. So there's a breakdown of what it's going to cost you to get in here. However, you do make that up in this pretty quick. I'd recommend staying here until at least level 56, 57 before venturing on over into blue crab. This is, again, one of my favorite lakes to fish and farm on. Hope this helps you guys out. If it does, please leave a like and subscribe.